This is the second video for Robbie Kershaw. Hi Robbie. This is how to pass the third outcome, the trigonometry section, the further trigonometry section. In this outcome you'll be asked to sketch a graph, you'll be asked to find out values A and B, or just one of them maybe in the NAB, and you'll also be asked to do a trig equation. I'm not going to do question 14 on here, I've already made a video of it. You'll find it in the Moodle site in National 5 in the trigonometry section, further trigonometry section. You should see it. It's in the video lessons. Click on those ones. The ones at the start, there's about 6 lessons. The ones at the start, take the whole thing from scratch. If you just want to know how to do this or remind yourself, go for the ones at the end. So the first question is sketch the graph. I'm going to look at 3 sine 2x. The first number tells you how high and how low the graph goes. So this 3 really means that you put a 3 up here and a -3 down below, and that's you. The next thing you need to know what a sine wave looks like. Well, we have one here. There's a sine wave. It starts at 0, crosses through at 180 and stops at 360. But this equation has sine of 2 x's. That means there's 2 waves up to 360. You could draw 2 waves, but I think drawing one's easier. But that means one wouldn't stop at 360. One would stop at 180. 2 would carry on to 360. And then you can fill all your wee parts in. So 180, that means that would be 90. And this would be half of 90, which is 45. And this would be 45 on from 90, so that would be 135. So the number at the start tells you how high and how low. This tells you the number of graphs, or the number of waves. So basically you divide 360 by this number to get this bit at the end. You need to obviously know your sine wave and what your cosine wave looks like. Your cosine wave starts high, dips down and up and finishes here. Okay, second type of question you're going to get is work out from the graph what A and B are. So here's a cosine wave. I'm going to put some numbers in. You'll see something like this. If you can do the first question, this should be no problem to you. I'm just going to put one more number in, and that should be enough. Okay, so if we had this information here, we would need to work out the values of A and B for 2 marks. Well, already you should be thinking, well, A is the number that's how high it goes and how low it goes. So that's 4, so it'll be a 4 at the front here, and B is how many waves there are in 360. So how many times does this number go into 360? Well, that's 3. So that would be a 4, and B would be a 3. That would be it. That's your answers. A wee look at a sine wave. So here's the sine wave. Let's do one. So that would be A sine bx. And I'll put some numbers in. So -7 and -7. And really all you need is the last number here. But I'll put the middle one in as well. Okay, so we could have this information and we're told to find out A and B. Again, A is the number it goes up and down to, so that'd be 7. And B is how many waves there are in 360 degrees. Well, how many 90s are there in 360? There's 4. So A is 7 and B is 4. As I mentioned earlier, this question, if you want to understand how to do it, it's your all sine tan cos. Go to the video lessons on this on the Moodle website. Okay, look, Robbie, that's all from me. Good luck. Make sure you revise for Monday, okay?